Charlie. Shane Victorino has a lot of nervous energy. That's the reality of living with attention deficit disorder. Shane reveals to John Clark the obstacles he faces every day in the big leagues.
People tease me about it on my team, and we make fun of it, and we have fun with it. But, you know, again, I don't take it in a negative way.
It didn't come as a shock to many. Shane Victorino has ADD. The Flyin Hawaiian, in his new book, talks about overcoming struggles as a kid.
I definitely was one of those kids that was labeled as disruptive. The school had my parents on speed dial. You know, throughout the book, it talks about my life story, and it talks about me getting kicked out of preschool.
Shane credits his mom and dad for helping him through it all.
I always look back at my parents and say how much of an influence they played in my life, in my teachers' lives, helping them deal with me on an everyday basis.
Shane found something that gave him confidence. Sports.
That's smoked, and that one is gone!
For baseball, how can ADD be a positive for you, but also on the other hand a negative?
Well, I mean, the positive is the energy part. I mean, you know, this is a game where it's always, you know, constantly moving. You're always doing things. But the negative side is that you have to focus, and there is a lot of downtime. And everybody always talks about, you know, what do you do during downtimes? I mean, obviously, I still take medication for it to help me focus. I've lived with this for the rest of my life. And, you know, obviously, it's not just on the baseball field. It's at home with my family now, having children of my own. You know, obviously having a wife that has to deal with it every day. And, you know, she says, you know, herself that, you know, there's times where she knows Shane's not on it, and to understand how she's got to cope with it.
If you were to say, okay, I don't have ADD, and you're able to say that, would you do that? Or do you like who you are?
I like who I am. I mean, I wouldn't take a day back in my life. You know, obviously I enjoy every moment of it. And, you know, again, I would never, ever change anything.
How about that? Good for Shane. And you know what? To John Clark's credit, he also has ADD. Those of us who know and are close to John know that. And both of them have been very successful in their respective spheres.
All right. Good story.